Hello guys, good day. So, ito yung continuation ng ating cloud computing vlogs. Diniscuss natin yung fundamentals ng cloud computing. Okay, what are the cloud service models? Ito yung topic natin yan. Cloud computing falls into one of the following computing models. Okay. If you've been around cloud computing for a while, you have probably seen the terms infrastructure as a service or IaaS, platform as a service or PaaS, and software as a service or SaaS for the different cloud service models. So, ito yung tatlo na most common na ginagamit ng mga company nowadays. Pero meron pang iba yan. So, marami pa pero ito yung pinaka-common. This model defines, so ito, dinidefine ng models na to, the different level of shared responsibility. So, shared responsibility that a cloud provider and a cloud tenant are responsible for. So, ikaw yung tenant. So, depende sa service model, yun yung responsibility mo. Okay? Another part is responsibility ng cloud provider. Of course, cloud provider ang responsible sa hardware. So, ikaw yung software side doon sa virtual machines. Okay? So, ito yung first level, yung IaaS. Okay? This is the closest. This cloud service model is the closest to managing physical servers. So, closest, ito na yung next level after ng physical server. Cloud provider keeps the hardware up to date. So, sila na yung update ng hardware. Pero operating system maintenance and network configuration is left to the cloud tenant. So, ikaw ang bahala kung anong OS ang gusto mo. Okay? Kung gusto mo ng Linux, Windows, so ikaw na bahala din. Network configuration, kung paano mo i-configure yung LAN mo. It's up to you na. For example, Azure virtual machines are fully operational virtual compute devices running in Microsoft data center. So, pwede kang gumamit ng data center na server. An advantage of this cloud service model is rapid deployment of new computing device. So, ito daw ang advantage. Mabilis kang mag-deploy ng maraming computing devices or virtual machines. Setting up a new virtual machine is considerably faster than procuring, installing, and configuring a physical server. So, in comparison to having your own data center na bibili ka pa ng physical server mo. Okay? So, yun yung IaaS. So, ito yung infrastructure. Okay? Mamaya makita natin yung pictures dito. Okay? For more explanation. So, tuloy lang natin sa PaaS. This cloud service model is a managed hosting environment. Okay? Kumbaga, kaya managed hosting environment kasi yung cloud provider is the one who manages the virtual machine. Sila nang bahala sa virtual machine and networking resources. So, hindi mo na yan problemahin. And the cloud tenant deploys their applications into the managed hosting environment. So, ikaw, install mo lang yung app mo. Kung may web app, install mo lang. Or applications, install mo lang siya. For example, Azure Apps Services provides managed hosting environment where developers can upload their web applications without having to deal with the physical hardware and software. So, hindi mo na naisipin kung ano yung hardware na gagamitin or services na kailangan ng hardware. Basta ma-install mo na yung web mo. Pwede na. Okay? Yun yung platform as a service. And lastly, ito yung SaaS naman. In this cloud service model, the cloud provider manage all aspects of the application environment. So sila na lahat yung mag-manage. Ang kailangan ng application. Kahit yung application, wala ka na, gagamit ka lang. Such as virtual machines, network resources, data storage, and applications. Sa kanila na lahat yan. The cloud tenant only needs to provide their data. So data na lang kailangan mo ilagay. The application managed by the cloud provider. So, i-supply mo lang yung data. For example, Office 365 provides a fully working version of Office that runs in the cloud. All that you need to create are your content, and Office 365 takes care of everything else. So, yan yung good example nga yung Office 365 or Salesforce. Ilalagay mo na lang, pwede mong integrate dyan yung data mo, like your Active Directory data, pwede mong integrate sa Office 365. So, you modify na agad yung users mo. Yung mga tenant ng Office 365. So, ito yung magandang model. Okay? So, pag IaaS, ito, 'di ba? So, ito yung IaaS. 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 So, ito yung Iaa Ito yung IaaS, okay? Ito yung bahala na dito yung physical, plant building, bahala na sila dyan. Pati sa firewall, security sila na rin ang bahala. Servers and storage sila na rin ang bahala kung yung bahala sa mga servers. Pero ikaw na ang bahala sa operating system, development tools, database management, analytics, at mga apps. Ikaw na ang bahala dyan, okay? Kapag naman PaaS, ito yung hawak nila ng service provider. Wala dito sa development tools, sa kanila na yan, operating system, server storage, networking, data, physical servers. Ikaw na lang, install ka na lang ng applications mo. Okay? Kung SaaS naman, sa kanila lahat. So, pag SaaS, gagamitin mo lang yung apps, so ikaw na yung maglo-load ng data doon sa application. So, ganun yung difference ng SaaS, PaaS, at IaaS. Ito pa yung isa pang magandang image, no? Client manages, provider manages. So, ito yung sa on-premise, so ito yung sarili mong data center, physical servers. Ikaw lahat yan, okay? Lahat ng yan, networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, data storage applications, sa'yo lahat, ikaw mag-manage. Pero pag infra, sa kanila tong mga blue na to, working storage servers, virtualization, sa'yo na lahat yung sa taas. Platform yan din, no? Sa kanila to lahat. Sa'yo na, ikaw na bala sa data storage, sa database mo, sa application platform. So, pwede kasi mag-subscribe sa SQL Server, okay? Software as a service, sa kanila lahat. Gagamit ka na lang. So, good example nga ng software as a service is Office 365, Gmail. So, di ba Gmail? OneDrive, as Salesforce. Yun. So, yun yung mga different kind of service models. Ito yung tatlo na most common. So, hopefully may natutunan kayong araw na to. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.